Hello and welcome to my WWE 2K25 simulation to find out who the game thinks should challenge Drew McIntyre at the Royal Rumble for the newly won WWE Championship that he holds. WWE announced a series of qualifying matches on tonight's SmackDown from London. And then the 4 winners of those matches will go into a fatal 4-way at Saturday night's main event. And the winner of that will challenge Drew McIntyre at the Royal Rumble. So, we're going to simulate all of that. I've not actually, at the point of starting recording, decided that I'm going to include the title match, or if I'm going to include the title match. So I guess you'll have to wait and see. But yes, Sami Zayn is in the tournament, and if you ask me, which I guess you sort of indirectly kind of have by clicking on this video, I think Sami Zayn's the favourite to win this thing. Royal Rumble is in Saudi Arabia. Drew McIntyre's a heel. They want someone that the fans will root for against him, get him some good heat when he wins, and I think Sami Zayn is the perfect candidate for that. So yeah, I think Sami Zayn is pretty much a lock to win this tournament. Which means he's probably going to win this singles match. In real life. Not on the game. On the game, I've not a clue what's going to happen. But we're about to find out. It's Ilya Dragunov, the recent United States champion, is Sami Zayn's opponent. And this should be a really fun match. I'm not going to watch it, but I imagine for those watching it, it will be a really fun match. Right, takes his time with this entrance. He's not even left the stage yet. Good grief. But, finally gets to the ring. And I don't recall these two having done battle, but I've not watched it in SummerSlam, so maybe they have, or maybe they did a while ago and I just forgot about it. But I believe until he lost the title, Ilya was doing the open challenge gimmick, which Sami Zayn also did when he was United States champion, and Sami Zayn also got his first real opportunity on the main roster answering John Cena's United States Open Challenge. So quite a bit of crossover between these two in terms of, you know, history, even though they've not really crossed paths a whole lot. I'm not sure age-wise whether there's any likelihood that they met before Sami Zayn came to WWE. Quite possibly not, right? I don't think Ilya's that old. And Sami Zayn's been around for quite a few years at this point. Anyway, the referee rings the bell, and obviously we're doing these matches in the SmackDown arena because they are due to take place on SmackDown. I'll do the Fatal 4-Way in the Saturday night's main event arena, and if I do the title match, I'll do it in the Royal Rumble arena. You know, I'm smart like that. Not smart like a lot of things, but I'm smart like that. Now, Ilya with the armbar applied. Going technical to begin with here. And Ilya now twists it round into a top wrist lock. Maintaining arm control, maintaining the pressure, the pain on Sami Zayn. Zayn unlikely to tap to such a rudimentary hold, but it's a good starting point. But Zayn has reversed into a side headlock now. Oh, Ilya gets out into a rear waist lock though. Great escape. Now Zayn breaks free and reverses, goes behind. And it's really a... yeah, it's a bit of a war of attrition at the start, this one. Ilya takes Zayn over and now seated side headlock, but now Zayn with the leg scissors. And then applies some extra pressure, torquing the neck. And Ilya Dragunov in a spot of bother here. It's been quite a technical start to this match. Oh! Oh, there's the first real shot fired, I feel. And it baits Dragunov into a clothesline, and Zayn ducks underneath, German suplex with a bridge, and gets a 1 count. Zayn using that experience, he baited Dragunov into losing his temper a little bit, and now Sami Zayn in control. Stomping on the ankle. Now goes up to the top rope. And a swanton from the top by Sami Zayn. Now scurries into the pin. 1, 2. Whoa, he almost had a very quick first match in this tournament. But Dragunov kicks out at 2. Now Zayn, Boston Crab, but no, turns Dragunov towards the ropes. And then Dragunov got out of dodge as Zayn went for that springboard splash / crossbody. Great instincts by Dragunov, but Sami Zayn straight back in control. And Dragunov, other than controlling a large part of the chain wrestling, hasn't really done much in this. That was a blue thunderbomb from Sami Zayn. Cause a concern for Dragunov already here. And a haluva kick, but not in the corner. A rebound haluva kick. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Wow, Sami Zayn makes short work of Ilya Dragunov and advances to the Fatal 4-Way. But who will join him? Let's find out in the next match. Alright, on to the next match. And I'm pretty sure the location is changing every match at the top of the screen. But unless you can actually set that, which I've never bothered to look into, that's just going to have to happen. All these matches taking place on the same episode of SmackDown, which apparently is going to come to you from 4 different arenas. And here comes The Miz. Former WWE champion, 2 times in fact, 2-time Grand Slam champion. Of course, won both his WWE championships via Money in the Bank cash-ins. Excuse me. Oh. But who will Miz be fighting? I assume if you've been watching or keeping up with WWE TV, you'll know. But his opponent is going to be the man that he cashed in his first Money in the Bank contract on, Randy Orton. I could see, if it's not Sami Zayn, I could see it being Orton versus Drew at the Royal Rumble. I could definitely see that. Sorry, getting distracted as I'm recording a video. Bad form, bad form. But yeah, Randy Orton, former 10-time, I think, WWE champion. I should know this off the top of my head. I've just done a video a couple of days ago where I talked about how many WWE titles various people had held, and one of them was indeed Randy Orton. I think it's 10. 10 WWEs, 14 total. Would love to try and add a number 15. But he's going to get through The Miz. And then a fatal 4-way that thus far contains Sami Zayn. If he wants a shot at the new champion, Drew McIntyre. Of course, when Drew was WWE champion back in 2020, one of his main rivalries was indeed with Randy Orton. But back then, had the fans been in the attendance, they would have almost certainly been in the corner of Drew McIntyre. If it came to pass that it was Orton Drew again, I feel like those tides would have changed. Okay, let's get this show on the road. And Miz, whoa, with the hot start, the Psycho knee, the running knee plus, as they call it in WWE. Off to a great start, but Orton straight back to his feet and is now Fez pressing and punching Miz in the face. Miz fights out the grip of Randy Orton. Now firing body shots. Oh, one to the face. And then a clothesline to the back of the neck as well. Now, springboards up. Oh, big high-risk move early in the match from Miz and Orton. Right out the way. Is he thinking figure four? Like his Evolution mentor Ric Flair? No, instead just goes after the knee with the elbow drop to the inside of it. Now, they lock up in the middle of the ring, jockeying for position, and Miz actually succeeds with the go-behind. Of course, Miz came into WWE as just like, quote, just a reality TV star, but has worked on his fundamentals over the years and is quite the experienced veteran at this point. Can hold his own in there. Got the side headlock applied, and now the front face lock. Oh, and a knee to their head. But Orton back in control now. Just like when in the first match when Sami Zayn hit the first strike and baited in Ilya Dragunov, Miz tried a similar thing, but Orton, nope. He's been around the block way too many times. So fall for that, and now they brawl on the outside. And now back into the ring after only a 1 count. Neither man wants a double count out here because I guess that would count as them both losing and it would become a triple threat, not a fatal 4-way. Miz backs Orton up into the ropes and we get a clean break. Oh, kind of. Kind of. There was a clean break, but only for a second. And then Miz fires forward with the right hand. And now Orton going to push Miz across the ring into the corner. Oh, and that was not a clean break from Orton. Not at all. But now Miz in trouble in the corner, getting stomped away at, but he's just kicked upwards and outwards to get out of the corner and runs in with the running drop kick. Now going for the pin. Orton's foot's under the ropes there, ref. Oh, he kicked out anyway. But Miz stays in control with the neck breaker. Now just kicking Orton in the face. And now look at this, the forearm across the jaw. To add a little bit of extra pain to the pinfall, but only gets a 1 count nonetheless. Leg sweep by Orton. Oh, Miz dodges the clothesline. Oh, and he's going for the it kicks now. He's kicked Orton in the leg to drop him down to his knees. Multiple kicks to the chest, and then one to the head. And Orton suddenly in a lot of trouble here. Oh, Miz with the shot to the small of the back. I don't know quite what he did there, but he seemed to hurt Orton's back. Orton obviously had a lot of time off not that long ago with a back issue, but he seems to be powering through at the moment with that clothesline. And now, seems to be coiling, getting ready for an RKO, but does not go for it just yet. Sends Miz off the ropes. Snap power slam. Now he's probably thinking RKO. Yep, there it is. I'd say from out of nowhere, but we saw that one coming a mile off, but Miz could do nothing about it. And Randy Orton goes into... No! I thought Randy Orton was going into the Fatal 4-Way. Now going for an armbar. You don't see this out of Orton a whole lot. Oh, but Miz reverses and now just going to break free by punching Orton in the face. Great reversal of the pressure there by The Miz, getting out of the armbar, which is not something you would expect going into a match with Randy Orton. Pulling out all the stops here. Now Orton hooks Miz up. Vertical suplex. And, oh, runs in for the clothesline, but Miz ducks underneath. And now Orton, oh, was going to throw Miz out the ring, but keeps him on the apron. And a draping DDT. Vintage Orton, as Michael Cole would say. And now Miz in a lot of trouble here. If Orton can hit this RKO again, I think that is all she wrote. And Orton's going through to the Fatal 4-Way. 1, 2, 3. Indeed, he does. Sami Zayn, Randy Orton, and who else? Let's find out, shall we? Okay, third of 4 qualifying matches features this man, Solo Sikoa, the leader of MFT? The MFTs? I can't remember exactly how it's worded. It's my family tree or something, right? But he's coming out here alone for this one, because when I do these simulations, I don't tend to include managers and whatnot. Like, sure, that can be a factor in real life wrestling, but on a Basic Sims games, I like the matches to be as fair as possible. Feels more interesting that way. I don't know, let me know in the comments if you think it'd be more interesting to do it accurately. Like, if we're expecting Solo to have the entire team out there with him, should he on the game? Let me know in the comments if you think I'm doing this wrong. But yeah, so we've got Sami Zayn and Randy Orton in the Fatal 4-Way. Will Solo Sikoa be able to join them at Saturday night's main event? Time will tell. Time will tell in real life, but time will tell, much less time in fact, if you're watching this on the day when I upload it, before SmackDown happens. Much less time will tell whether the game thinks that Solo can do it. Because the plan is to very much upload this before it happens tonight for real on SmackDown. And I'm not sure if they're broadcasting it live, so it'll be early time in America. I think they are. So it'll be about 7 PM UK time, I think. Something along those lines. Which is a lot earlier than usual. It's usually like 1 AM, I think, UK time. But still, nonetheless, hopefully this video is out before then. Let me know when you're watching it. Are you watching it before SmackDown? Has this episode of SmackDown happened when you're watching it? Damian Priest looking to get back on the horse. Of course, won the World Heavyweight Championship from Drew McIntyre, current WWE Champion, via Money in the Bank cash-in. But looking to get back on the horse. When was that? That wasn't last WrestleMania, was it? That was the one before? I think? Oh god, I really don't know now. I'm trying to timeline it. Surely it's not only been 9 months since Damian Priest was World Heavyweight Champion. Surely it's been like a year and 9 months. Genuinely can't remember. Let me have a quick look while the entrances are happening. Yeah, he lost the... Yeah, he won and lost the title in 2024. I thought so. If that had only been 9 months ago, I'd have been mind blown. Not gonna lie. Anyway, Solo Sikoa with the leg tripper going for the pin. Trying to get the early win here, going to the Fatal 4-Way. Nice and fresh, but Damian Priest having none of that. So Solo taking the fight to his ankles, stomping away on them. Trying to take away the base of the big man. Not that Solo Sikoa is a small man by any stretch, but Damian Priest certainly with the height and reach advantage. But speaking of reach, now Solo attacking the arms of Priest as well. Oh, but Priest gets out of the way of the leg drop. Solo Mania will have to wait. And Priest sends Solo over the top rope, but he fights back and gets back into the ring with the knee lift. Now they tie up. Priest with the go behind. Snapmare takeover by Solo. And Priest in all sorts of trouble with that rear chin lock there. And pulling some very interesting faces. Oh, knee to the back. And now, switch from a chin lock to a neck crank. Really painful stuff, twisting the neck in ways it's not supposed to go. And Solo Sikoa feeling really confident in this one so far, it seems. The go behind. Oh, Priest flailing, trying to get free from this rear waist lock. Look like they're having a lovely little cuddle and a dance. But Priest reverses, gets the chin lock, and now Solo. Solo's turn to pull some faces. I think Priest's were better though, just about. But Priest really cranking on that rear chin lock. Not gonna lie, this isn't the most riveting match I've ever watched on eBay Sims games at the moment. This constant chin locking and rest holding, but maybe not the best addition to the series there's ever been. Oh, but the leg trip by Priest now, going for the stack. Oh, but Solo reverses into a pin of his own, and then Priest kicks out. Oh, big right by Solo, intercepted the discus. Forearm attempt by Priest, and now Solo in control, headbutting into the arms. And a clothesline over the top rope to the outside. And if Priest doesn't make it to the Fatal 4-Way and does enter the Royal Rumble, that would be bad news bears if that were to happen again for him. He would be out of a hypothetical Royal Rumble. So probably best to make sure you're in the Fatal 4-Way instead, Priest. Oh, headbutt by Solo on the outside. Solo Sikoa has other ideas though. Uh-oh. Spinning Solo on the outside. My goodness, Damian Priest is in all kinds of trouble now. And Sikoa wisely puts Priest back into the ring. And going for the pin. Yeah, smart move. Spilling Solo on the outside. That might be it. 2. Oh, but that extra time to get him back into the ring might have been what allowed Priest to kick out. Oh, and Priest recovers really quickly there. And flatliners. Like an elevated flatliner to Sikoa. And now, going for the South of Heaven chokeslam. And he hits it. Can Priest advance to the Fatal 4-Way? Oh, Sikoa kicks out at 2. But Priest staying on top of him. Kick to the ribs. Another one to the leg. Oh, and then a discus forearm. Or elbow. I'm not sure exactly what connected there, but either way, it connected with the jaw of Solo Sikoa. And he's in trouble now, out on the apron. Oh, and drop to the outside. Throat first across the top rope. Now Priest following him out, giving him no recovery time on the outside. DDT's the leg, trying to jar the knee. Taking away the base again with the leg DDT. Takes away the power game of Sikoa. Takes away planting the leg for that dangerous Samoan spike as well. Elbow drop now. Oh, right to the face with that stomp, and then a bunch on the chest, and it looked like some were going to the neck there as well. Some of those stomps. The chest, the shoulder, and even like on the throat. Brutal stuff from Damian Priest. These two love a fight. Sikoa sends Priest back into the ring and follows him in. Knocks the referee out the way unceremoniously. And now they're going to go back and forth, but Solo, oh, wasn't keen on letting Priest get some shots in, but now they're going back and forth. Knife edge chop from Priest. Blocks Solo. Hits 2 right hands in a row. Referee move. There's an open hand right by Solo. Blocks the chop attempt and another right. Now tells Priest to go for it again. Oh, and he may regret it. That was a hell of a shot. And a leaping headbutt. Sikoa gets the better of the exchange. And a big splash off the top, just like the Usos. Uh-oh. Now thinking spike, but Priest thinking no thank you. And again hits that elevated flatliner after countering out of the spike. And now he seems to be signaling for another South of Heaven here. No, he's going to head up to the top rope as Solo is out on his feet. Big cross body block by Damian Priest. Great athleticism from the big man. Runs into the corner. hits him with the hip attack. Kind of a bit Solo-esque that. He normally does it when they're on the ground, does Solo, but still, definitely more than a little influenced by Solo's offensive style. But Sikoa kicks off Priest. Uh-oh. Thinking spike again. Oh, he lifted him into it that time. Super spike. 1, 2. Priest kicks out. My goodness. Now stomping away and then hits the ropes. Oh, and a senton by Sikoa. Priest wisely rolls towards the ropes. Can't be pinned, and he's lifting himself up in the corner, but you can't be pinned if you're in the ropes. But he's also using the corner to lift himself up, but Solo is relentless at the moment. Drops down. Going for a bear hug, it looks like here, but Priest going to fight out of it quickly with elbows to the side of the head. And then straight into the south of heaven, and he hits it. It's the second one of the match. Can he pin Solo from it? Gets between Sikoa and the ropes. Smart move. Good ring positioning by Priest. And Solo kicks out. And the fans are already chanting for one more time. And it looks like he's going to need one more. Uh-oh. Or he could go for the Razor's Edge. Really try and put Solo away with this. Oh my god. Drives him down. Right in the middle of the ring. Right on the logo. 1, 2, 3. Big win for Damian Priest, who advances to the Fatal 4-Way, joining Sami Zayn, Randy Orton, and one more man to be determined. Let's go. Okay, the final singles match. Now we're in Norway. I didn't notice where we were for the first and third matches, but I know we have been in Florida and Norway. But yeah, here comes recently re-signed, and I believe able to keep his indie name, which I think is maybe his real name. I'm not sure. Maybe it's not. I don't remember. Matt Cardona. I think it is his real name. I believe he came back briefly as Zack Ryder and then re-signed and has been reintroduced as Matt Cardona. And I don't usually use creator wrestlers for PokÉBEZA Sims Games videos. If the person's not available, we simply don't use them. But I didn't want to assume that Matt Cardona was going to win this qualifier match. So the options were to not do this video and wait until after the qualifiers and hope that Trick Williams, his opponent, who's now being introduced, wins so I can do the Fatal 4-Way, or download a car. They were the options, and I decided to go with the creator wrestler route for once. I generally don't do it, but this creator superstar has some really good rankings, really good reviews on the community creations. Doesn't seem to have a like ridiculous, unrealistic overall rating. Seems to have a decent entrance from what we've just seen, and is advertised as having a moveset as well, like a Zack Ryder / Matt Cardona moveset. So time will tell. But yeah, I don't like to use creator wrestlers because they're not created with the balance of the game in mind necessarily, or at least not by the same people that balanced the original roster. And I'm not saying the original roster is perfectly balanced, but I don't tend to look at a roster of a WWE video game and be outraged by many of the overalls. Some of them I think maybe are a touch higher or lower than they should be, but it's usually within 5, right? So you can usually trust it to be fairly well balanced. But yeah, Trick Williams recently debuting on SmackDown, and Matt Cardona recently returning, and one of these two will go straight into a Fatal 4-Way for a shot at the WWE Championship. Let's find out which. I'm going to join Sami Zayn, Randy Orton, Damian Priest. Oh, and Trick Willie went for a super fast start with the flying clothesline, but Matt Cardona dodges out the way. He is no rookie. And he got out of the way, and now already fighting dirty against Trick Williams. And look at this. Oh, he was in the rope zone. Slams his. Look at that, though. When the referee declares it a rope break, he just slams Trick's face right into the mat. This is a very different performer than the Zack Ryder of old. He went to the Indies. He made a name for himself. Deathmatch King. And now he's back, and he's got a different attitude than WWE fans are used to seeing from him. Stomp on the back of the head. Elbow drop to follow it up. And now Cardona out onto the apron. Oh, slingshots himself over with a splash from the outside in. And Trick Williams in all kinds of trouble right from the off in this one. Now they tie up. Trick Williams grabs a headlock. His first real offense of the match has been applying this headlock. It's been all Matt Cardona so far, but Cardona reverses into a rear waist lock. Trick Williams struggling to break the grasp, and Cardona rolls him up schoolboy style. Surely his hand's under the ropes there, but he kicks out. He kicks out, so it turns out it doesn't matter. Oh, but Cardona with the stomp to the elbow there. On the back of the elbow as well. Nasty stuff. But Trick finally getting some offense in. Couple of kicks to the back. He needs to get back into this one. Knee to the face, that'll help. And knee right in the jaw. Now look at this, holding the wrist for control. Kicking him in the ribs and then drops the forearm into the face. Trick Williams attacking any appendage, excuse me, any appendage that's available. Attacking the arms, the legs, the jaw, the ribs. Any body part that he feels he can get a shot on, he is doing. With the obvious exception for the DQ. But Matt Cardona fires back with that big DDT. Right hand by Cardona. Now, applying a headlock. Oh, punch right to the face there. And now heading up to the top rope. And Trick struggling to get back to his feet after that cheap shot from Cardona. And a missile drop kick. And now, Cardona back up to the top rope again. And a huge diving elbow drop. Great combination of moves there. 1, 2... Oh, and Trick Willie kicks out at 2. Keeps his hopes alive of challenging for the WWE title soon. But Matt Cardona kicked to the face. Then as Trick Willie tries to get up. Oh, I think he went for the Rough Rider there. But Williams reversed into an alley-oop in the end. Great counter. Caught him in mid-air. Now can Trick Williams build some momentum? Former NXT champion. Oh. Oh my goodness. Wow. Big bookend by Trick Williams there. Kick to the midsection. Hits the ropes. Referee needs to get out of the way. Oh, spinning neck breaker. And now goes for the pin. 1. Is that referee hitting Matt Cardona? Not quite, but almost. Very close. And Cardona kicks out at 2. Trick Williams can't believe it, but stays on offense. Doesn't lament the kick out for too long. Just keeps plugging away. Now, Williams baiting Cardona to get back up to his feet. Now going to drag him across to the far corner on the left-hand side as we look at it on hard cam. But Cardona fights out. Another float over DDT from Matt Cardona. Trick Williams stumbling slowly to his feet. And what's Cardona got in mind for him here? Hoists him up into a fireman's carry. Oh, look at the press. The gorilla press above his head. Great strength. He's got an impressive physique as Matt Cardona. He's probably a lot stronger than people would assume immediately. But when you take a second to really consider it, yeah, he looks like he's strong. But he's just taken the turnbuckle pad off. But the referee's fixing that. Not letting him get away with it as he fights on the outside. But it is allowing them to brawl on the outside without the threat of a double count out at the moment. So maybe that is working in favour of Cardona. The referee coming out to have a word. Matt Cardona going to head up to the top rope. She thought he was heading back into the ring. But no, double axe handle to the outside. And a stomp on the back of the elbow again. The referee finally starts counting. I'm not sure what she was daydreaming about, but hey, they're back in the ring now anyway. Big right. Combination from Cardona. Uh-oh. Fisherman Brainbuster. Trick Williams in all kinds of trouble at this point in the match. Cardona out onto the apron, heading up to the top rope. Williams getting to his feet slowly but unsurely. Double axe handle. Trick Williams tried to get out of range and Cardona managed to hit him in the back of the neck, maybe between the shoulder blades. Oh, Trick Williams fighting back though. Accidentally sends Matt Cardona into the referee. And it costs him. There's a Rough Rider. And surely that's going to be it. Matt Cardona enters the Fatal 4-Way. 1, 2. No! Trick Williams kicks out. Cardona can't believe it. Kick to the back by Cardona. Williams wisely out onto the apron. Can't be pinned there. I mean, he knows he's in trouble. But can't be pinned there, but you can be hurt. This is the hardest part of the ring. Oh, dropped right down onto it with a belly-to-back suplex. Nasty stuff from Cardona, but Trick Williams manages to kick him off. And unbelievably, actually is in control at this point after that move. And hits a bookend on the outside. Forearm to the small of the back. Belly to back. Suplex by Williams. And then slams Cardona into the steps. Trick Williams has lost it after that belly to back suplex on the apron. Williams has been on a rampage. Oh, but Matt Cardona slows him right down with the flapjack there. Now sends him across the ringside area. Referee's count is up to 8. Cardona in the ring. Is he going to take the count out? I think he's going to take the count out win. He does, in fact, take the count out win and advances to the Fatal 4-Way, where there will be no count outs and no disqualifications. Alright, so here we are now. Colorado Springs, Colorado, apparently, for Saturday night's main event. And this time, Matt Cardona, there will be no count-out victories. There will be no disqualifications either. And that suits this man just fine. Damian Priest out first for this one. And he would love to get his hands on Drew McIntyre once again. And try and take yet another title from around that man's waist. But first, he's got to get through 3 other competitors who all won qualifying matches, all deserve to be here. Damian Priest, long way removed from his peak as World Heavyweight Champion. What, 18 months now without really much of a sniff at that sort of opportunity? Really wants to get back on the horse, I can only imagine. And he's got to feel pretty good if he wins this Fatal 4-Way that he's got a decent chance against Drew. Not only did he take the world title from him, he beat him pretty conclusively in that steel cage match back on a Saturday night's main event. Last year, I think it was. But coming out now, a man who's still yet to win a top championship in WWE, the WWE title or the World Heavyweight Championship, Sami Zayn, would definitely have the home field advantage at the Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia if he was able to win this Fatal 4-Way. So, lots of motivation here for Zayn to try and get through to that final and finally win his first ever World Championship. He's got a tall order in front of him, quite literally in the case of Damian Priest, very tall order, but just such a challenging match as well to get through, to get a shot at Drew. But that's the crazy thing, you have to get through this Fatal 4-Way, and it's going to be so grueling and such like talented and experienced wrestlers you have to get through, and your, quote, reward is to be Drew McIntyre's first challenger when he's going to be the absolute most motivated he's ever been to successfully defend. Like, sure, everyone wants a shot at the WWE Championship, but like, still feels like you're like auditioning to walk into a lion's den. But Sami Zayn ain't never been afraid of a fight. Quite happy to be the underdog. Now, here comes Matt Cardona. Got through his first match, his qualifying match, via count-out victory over Trick Williams after being unable to put him away with a Rough Rider. And that's not going to be an option now. He is going to have to pin one of these other men or make them submit if he's to go on to challenge for the WWE Championship. And if he is to go on to challenge for it, he can't win that match by count-out either because he won't win the title. So that strategy ends in that last match. It's no longer an option for Cardona. But will that stop him? Or was he just keeping himself fresh? Time will tell. Now, Outlast for this Fatal 4-Way. 10-time WWE Champion, 14 combined world title reigns. Wants to get to 15. Would love to get to 16 and even 17. Excuse me. But he's got to get to 15 first. And to get there, he needs to get through these 3 other men. And then resume his on-again, off-again for many years rivalry with Drew McIntyre. You never write off Randy Orton in this sort of environment. Like I said at the start of the video, in real life, my money's on Sami Zayn being the challenger for Drew. But if I was to pick a second, most likely it would probably be Randy Orton. And in this video, I think maybe Randy Orton might be the favourite to win this match and go on to face Drew. But anything can happen in these matches, especially in a Fatal 4-Way environment. Like, you've got to have eyes in the back of your head. You've got to be watching out for other people trying to pin other people. It's one pinfall or one submission to a finish. If Sami Zayn pins Matt Cardona, Randy Orton and Damian Priest lose their opportunity at the WWE Championship. They don't have to be pinned. They don't have to lose the match to lose the opportunity. And that's what's so unpredictable about these sort of matches. Priest ready. Zayn ready. Cardona ready. Look at the intensity on his face. Orton. Cool, calm and collected. Ooh, getting a bit of a scowl on though, getting ready to go. And here we go. Pair off, Priest and Cardona, Zayn and Orton. And Orton immediately gets the upper hand on Zayn and heads over to tackle the other two. Grabs Cardona, and now Priest and Zayn going at it while Matt Cardona and Randy Orton battle it out. Oh, big shot to the face there from the headlock, and Priest has taken down Zayn meanwhile in the foreground of hard cam. And now just bouncing Zayn off the ropes, and every time he rebounds, getting hit in the back, whilst Cardona ground and pounds Randy Orton. Got the advantage over there, has Matt Cardona. Priest on the middle rope, waiting for Zayn to get to his feet. Oh, and a spinning wheel kick off the middle rope. Great athleticism by Priest. Meanwhile, what's Matt Cardona got in mind? Oh, roly-poly through the ropes and into a drop kick. Very nice. But now just Priest and Cardona left standing in the ring. Orton takes a powder on the outside. Sami Zayn slowly recovering as Priest takes the fight to Matt Cardona. And now Sami Zayn to the outside. He's going to take a breather as well. Leave them two to it. He's going after Randy Orton. Plays to the crowd, and so does Orton. And now let's fight. Fez press on the outside. Meanwhile, Cardona left the ring to try and escape Priest. Priest followed him, and it turns out maybe Cardona was baiting him in. Gets him with the gutbuster there. Now, what on earth is Orton doing? Oh, double axe handle off the top there to Sami Zayn to the outside. Meanwhile, Matt Cardona has the ankle lock applied. I'm not sure what Randy Orton's got a hold of there. He's picked something up. I think it was is it a Prime bottle? Or someone's drink from the audience or something. It's only something small, but there are no disqualifications. Yeah, it might just be a water bottle or something. There's no disqualifications in this match. Perfectly legal to hit your opponent with weapons. Now, Priest, upper hand over Cardona, leaves him on the ground outside, and 3 men back in the ring. Priest kicking Orton in the ribs, in the leg. Oh, discus forearm, and now turns round into Sami Zayn piecing together a combination here. Wow, what a move by Zayn. Oh my god, wow. Very impressive. But now Cardona not impressed. Going to take over. He's recovered and got back into the ring. He's going to attack Sami Zayn. Oh, briefly, but now Orton's back. Russian leg sweep. And now Priest is back in it, but walks into a right hand from Orton. Just this revolving door of who's in command of the match at this point. Orton has Priest up in a powerbomb position. What's he got in mind? Going to powerbomb him? No, alley-oops him into a snake eyes in the corner. And Orton, oh, snap power slam to Zayn. He has been taking it to everyone until Priest kicked him in the mush. And now, sorry, I almost said Zack Ryder there. Matt Cardona slams Priest down, slingshot into a splash, going for the pin. Orton back into the ring very quickly to break that up. He doesn't want to lose the opportunity to someone pinning someone else while he's not even involved. Uh-oh, Sami Zayn's got a kendo stick, but Priest saw it coming. And he's going for the Razor's Edge, I think, here. And he hits it. Orton up top, attacking Matt Cardona, aiming for Matt Cardona. 1, 2. Oh, Zayn kicked out. I don't think Orton was going to get there in time. But he is fuming at Damian Priest for almost taking his opportunity there. Slams his head into the mat like a basketball. Going for the pin, but Matt Cardona now has recovered enough to break up the pin. Now Zayn sends Orton over the top to the apron. Drop kicks him to the outside. Meanwhile, Matt Cardona was beating down Damian Priest. And now just those two left in the ring. Springboard DDT by Zayn. Very impressive. Takes down Cardona, and now Orton's back in. He's got Zayn up, but he's hitting him with elbows in the face to try and escape. Big combination of strikes by Sami Zayn. But Orton grabs him and is going to lead him across the ring. No, Zayn's going to fight out of it. Priest has Matt Cardona up. Oh, drops him on his feet and then kicks him in the head. Now Zayn and Priest going at it while Orton in the corner comes out at the appropriate moment. Scoops up Zayn. No, drops down behind. Falling reverse DDT. Cardona's got another kendo stick here. And it's still, we haven't seen a kendo stick shot actually land. Springboard dropkick from Zayn knocks Cardona away from Priest's grip. Probably did him a favour there, weirdly, by kicking him. Oh, exploder in the corner. And I think Orton just hit an exploder as well at the same time on Priest. Zayn going for the pin, not realising Randy Orton was right there behind him. Now Priest having a look for some hardware. He gets another kendo stick. Gonna have a kendo stick each soon. Oh, there's your first successful contact. There's your second. And Priest then threw it, but Zayn got out of the way and hit a haluva kick. A little bit out of nowhere with that, honestly. Now Zayn going after Matt Cardona, and Orton going to stomp away at Damian Priest. Meanwhile, Zayn pinning Cardona. 1, 2. Oh, Cardona kicks out. And now Orton going for the pin, and Zayn breaks it up. Oh, haluva kick in the corner. Everyone else is down. Pin him, Sammy. Oh, Damian Priest is stirring, though. Will he get there in time? Yes, he will. Breaks it up at 1, in fact, and then kicks Sami Zayn in the head. There's a big opportunity for Zayn there. Unfortunately for him, Damian Priest recovered just in time. Now, Orton and Cardona fighting on the outside. Meanwhile, Sami Zayn slingshotting Priest's throat first into that bottom rope. And it's not false count anywhere, by the way. If Matt Cardona had tapped there, the match would not be over. The pinfall or submission has to happen inside the ring, just like this. 2. Oh, Priest kicks out. That's twice now Damian Priest has denied Sami Zayn advancement into the match with Drew McIntyre. Orton reverses, sends Zayn into the corner. Priest has brought some steps into the ring. Matt Cardona's just talking trash on the outside, waiting for his moment, and that wasn't it, buddy. Walked straight into right hands from Damian Priest. Big backbreaker from Orton. Clothesline from Priest, and just Orton and Priest are left standing. And just Orton is left standing after that vicious shot with the stairs. Uh-oh. No, don't do it, Priest. Don't do it. He's got Orton up for the outsider's edge. The Razor's Edge. On the steps. No, Orton escapes. My goodness, that could have been career-ending. DDT by Cardona, though, and then gets kicked in the back of the head for his troubles. And Sami Zayn has produced another kendo stick. There are now 4 kendo sticks in play. 3 in the ring, 1 on the outside, and Damian Priest has heard me and found one. But Cardona gets up. Gets out of dodge with that. Was that a blue thunderbomb by Zayn on the outside? I believe it was. And the strap's coming down in the ring for Damian Priest. He means business. Uh-oh, south of heaven. Oh, I think he hit the steps on the way down. This is it. 1, 2, 3. Randy Orton could not get there in time. And Damian Priest is going to challenge Drew McIntyre. And you know what? Sure, let's run that match. The reason I'm going to run this this championship match is 1, for completion of the video, but 2, I don't think Damian Priest is going to actually be the one challenging Drew McIntyre. I think of all the people in the tournament, he's probably about the 3rd most likely. Which isn't terrible odds, but I think he's fairly significantly behind Sami Zayn and Randy Orton in terms of likelihood. So I'm not going to end up re-simulating this after Saturday night's main event. So I might as well do it now, eh? And if you've got this far in the video and then you're like, no, I don't need to know if Damien wins, then by all means, away you go. You can click off the video. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. But you're not going to do that. If you've got this far, you want to know who wins. Will it be Damian Priest as the new WWE Champion? Drew McIntyre has just become a 3-time WWE Champion, 4-time overall World Champion in WWE. Damian Priest is only a 1-time World Champion, and he's never held the Legacy title, the WWE Championship, the Bruno Sammartino Championship. Here's his opportunity, at least in video game world. Now, let's get the champ out here for his first defense. And fresh off yesterday, doing a Through the Ages against the man he beat for the WWE Championship, Cody Rhodes, where they competed across 7 different video games to see who's been the best over the course of their careers. So check that out once you're done here. Drew McIntyre, Cody Rhodes, Through the Ages. It's good stuff. Really fun video to make. And no, him having the title is not spoilers, because 1, I didn't put the title on the line in those matches, and 2, even if I had, the match simulation requires the real life scenario, and in the real life scenario, Drew McIntyre is WWE Champion, so I would have put the belt back on him, even if I'd have put the title on the line in Through the Ages, and even if Cody had won in Through the Ages, which I can confirm I did not put the title on the line, and I will not confirm who won, because you should go watch it. But yeah, Drew McIntyre in the ring, takes off the title, looks at it. Is it upside down? Don't even know. Well, it's the right way up now, so that's what matters. Can Drew McIntyre succeed in his first title defense? Or will Damian Priest once again take a title from Drew McIntyre before he's had any chance to defend it successfully at all? Can history repeat itself almost 2 years later? Very different situation this. Last time it was a Money in the Bank cash-in. This time it's... Oh, we've got an old Drew McIntyre chant going. Nice. Yeah, this time Damian Priest has earned his way here through a qualifying process and now challenges one-on-one at the Royal Rumble. Having the introductions. There's the challenger, Damian Priest. Looking focused. Looking ready. Looking determined. He's not been anywhere near a world title in 18 months. Since he lost it to Gunther at SummerSlam. 2024, by the way, that SummerSlam. Now look at the determined look on the face of the champion. And whatever that look was as well. go. The referee holds the title aloft. Champions ready. Challengers ready. Let's go. And the tie up in the middle of the ring. Oh, and Priest shoves McIntyre down and then follows it in with a clothesline. A show of power, but then not doing it just to show off, actually taking the upper hand from it as well. But McIntyre fires back with a jawbreaker. And now Priest back in control. No, McIntyre. Chop block. Slipped out of the scoop slam behind and hits him in the back of the knee. And then goes to the back of the elbow. Excuse me. Drew McIntyre. Off to a start now. He's got Damien Priest down. He's already attacked 2 of his limbs. Stomping away on the chest. Nowhere for Priest to go. And now pounding away. Absolutely vicious display by Drew McIntyre ever since he took control in this one. Clothesline. Up gets Priest slowly, unsteadily in the corner using the ropes. But Drew McIntyre waited too long and now Priest firing back with that back elbow. And they've locked up. Oh, and this time it's McIntyre who shoves Priest backwards and follows it in. Look at this, just beating him down in the corner after shoving him into it. No love lost between these two. Pulls him out of the corner and slams him down and goes for the first pinfall attempt of the match. And Damien Priest kicks out at 2. Now look at the strength of McIntyre. Just throwing Damien Priest around like a rag doll. That is a huge man to be throwing around like that. Now McIntyre going up to the middle rope. Oh, single axe handle. That looked like from McIntyre to the top of the head of Damien Priest. Now look at this. The strength again by Drew with the deadlift up into the powerbomb. Sits down with it for a bit of extra downward force as well. And Priest rolled to the outside, but he's getting no recovery time out there as Drew runs through him with a clothesline. Oh, and those mats on the outside are very thin. That's basically knee hitting concrete out there. Absolutely brutal. But Priest, oh, caught the kick and now slams McIntyre down with a powerbomb on the outside. Follows it up with a running STO. A clothesline STO combo. Right. A little bit of both, wasn't it? Ooh, jawbreaker on the outside. And a count out suits Drew McIntyre, by the way. Champion's advantage applies here. They get a double count out. Even if Drew loses by count out, he'll retain the title. And don't think for a second Drew McIntyre is above that. Like, he goes back into the ring. Is he going to take the count out? He looks like he might. Just like Matt Cardona did against Trick Williams. Wait, no. Drew McIntyre is up on the top turnbuckle. Absolute insanity. He broke the referee's count at 9 with a flying clothesline. A huge risk to the outside. And it paid off, but he could have retained his title had he just stayed in the ring. Neckbreaker now. Maybe Drew McIntyre is above that. Kick to the head by Priest. Flatliner. Elevated flatliner by Priest. Now, will that turn out to have been a mistake by Drew McIntyre? He had this match won by countout. Like, there was no way Priest was getting back in the ring there. I don't know why Priest is allowing the countout to happen. Can't win the title by countout, and Priest has realised that. Oh, trying to bait Drew back into the ring. And he does have the higher ground now. Oh, uppercut by Priest. Big left follows it up. And a broken arrow. I was going to call it a falcon arrow, but no, he calls it a broken arrow where he just releases it. And now, thinking south of heaven, and he hits it. Goes for the pin. New WWE Champion, perhaps. 1, 2. Oh, McIntyre is able to kick out just about. Desperately throws that shoulder up. Oh, Claymore! A little bit out of nowhere there by McIntyre. He was in trouble a few seconds ago. 2. Oh, Priest rolls the shoulder. My goodness. Now, McIntyre waiting for Priest to get slowly up to his feet. Lets out a big scream and hits a neck breaker right in the middle of the ring. Now, I think Drew probably, yeah, wanting another Claymore. He's counting down. And he hits it. And that is a successful title defense, in my opinion. 1, 2. No! Priest kicks out. The fans are chanting one more time. I thought it was futile them chanting that, but it turns out McIntyre needs one more potentially. Leg drop off the middle rope there. Keeping up the offense, but Damien Priest kicked out of 2 Claymores now. And if Drew was going for another one there, Priest just countered him into a drop toe hold. And now, look at this, going for the armbar. Oh, but look at that. Shifts the weight immediately, does McIntyre. Knows he doesn't want to lie in that armbar for very long at all. Punches Priest in the face, but runs into a super kick by Priest. And now McIntyre crawling for the corner for the safety of the ropes. Can't be pinned in the corner. But you can be kicked down and you can have a mud hole stomped in you. And that's exactly what Priest is doing here. Look at this relentless offense. And finally, Drew McIntyre crawls out of the corner. Crawled into the corner for safety. Now crawling out of the corner for safety. And Priest straps come down. He won the last match when he did this. Look at this combination. Oh, discus forearm. Now, thinking another South of Heaven, and he hits it. And this is how he won the Fatal 4-Way to get into this match. 2. Oh, McIntyre kicks out again. And Damien Priest hit Solo Sikoa in the qualifying match with 2 South of Heavens. Oh, he misses the big splash and had to put him away with the Razor's Edge. Maybe that's what he's going to need to do against Drew here. But what he needs to do first is get back on his feet, because McIntyre is beating him down after that missed splash. Priest crawling into the corner. Look at McIntyre sitting in the opposite corner. Maybe getting a bit too cocky. Runs in. Yeah, he took too long. Priest dodges the splash in the corner. Sends McIntyre off the ropes. Ducks down. Jumps up and over with the leapfrog. Back elbow. And suddenly, Drew McIntyre is in all kinds of trouble after taking too long with that splash in the corner. Oh, claps the ears. Oh, back elbow by McIntyre, though. And then runs through him with a clothesline. Kick to the midsection. Oh, he's thinking Future Shock. DDT. Going for the pin. Couldn't put him away with Claymores. Going old school now. And he's got him with the Future Shock. Big win. Big first defense for Drew McIntyre. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Let me know how you think this whole series of events is going to actually go down in real life. Who's going to win each of the qualifiers, who's going to win the Fatal 4-Way, and who's going to win the title match at the Rumble. Let me know in the comments what you think. Don't forget to subscribe as well if you're new here. But for now, all I have left to say is thank you very much for watching. As always, I've been PokÉBEZA, you've been amazing, and I'll see you next time.